We're here today in the KX Country Clubhouse with Need to Breathe.
Two microphones.
Two microphones. What's going on, guys? So good to have you here.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us. We're excited about today. It's been cool. This is the first time we're playing it, and we ran into TR earlier, and he was like, "This is the best." He's like, "Well, you're gonna love this." So we're set with high expectations.
Have you guys had a lot of festivals this summer? Like, are you doing a lot of festivals?
Yeah,
I know you've been touring
all over the place. We're doing a lot of weekend stuff since we finished our big tour. But it is all, because it's rock festivals and like county fairs and the whole, it's a summertime stuff. But this is the first like real country festival we played, maybe ever.
So,
or at least in
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's some big news as well. I don't know. Can we talk about the big news?
Yes, we can.
Because you guys are about to announce some tour dates.
We are, yeah.
For is it Toronto and Ottawa?
It is. Yeah, we've been waiting until this date played, obviously. So it's fun. We're doing 8 Canada shows, and we're announcing, I guess, tonight maybe.
Okay, all right. Maybe even on stage. Possibly?
We're gonna try to do that.
Say something. Okay, a little birdie tell me that. All right, all right. So you've been doing a lot. Like, I mean, you kind of recently. You come from the rock world. I come from the rock world as well. And you kind of maybe just crossed over to country, and now you're kind of like full steam ahead.
Yeah, it's
right.
I think so.
Right.
It's funny. It's like we never understood genres when we were coming up, which probably would have been beneficial to our career if we did a little bit more. But so it's always been a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of country, a little bit of whatever. We grew up in South Carolina, and it's like Appalachian Mountains, bluegrass, all that stuff is around. So like, even if we tried to be rock and roll, we couldn't be totally.
Okay.
So a lot of the bands we loved were that sort of southern rock mix. It was the Black Crowes, the Cocker, all that kind of stuff.
Those big names. And you guys have had a bunch of collabs now, like you, Carly Pearce, No Dominion, Jordan Davis. Is it like, do you obviously like working with other artists as well?
Yeah.
Like, is it easier when you're working with like creative minds like that?
Yeah, definitely. I think this. What was cool about this was like I moved to Nashville like 6 years ago. I started running into these people at different events or when they were playing golf, like random.
Okay, gotcha.
And you find out they're actually fans, and that was the thing with Old Dominion. They were just like, we played a show with it was an Allman Brothers tribute in New York.
Oh, very cool.
And we're backstage, and they're like, "Hey, we love this record." We're like, "What?" We're really surprised everybody. So I think that stuff has been really cool. And Carly was the same way. She's like, "Yeah, this, Walk by the Water was my song," or whatever. So that part is probably the thing that makes it easiest. Just they're actual fans, like they know of the band, they've seen the band around, and
it makes it very easy and chill.
And fun,
and
like it's the right. I don't think anybody decided like we got to have a bunch of country collabs. It's just kind of
right. Is there a Canadian act that maybe you'd like to collab with?
Ooh, Neil Young, does that count?
That counts, yeah. That would be a big one. I would love to see it. Need to Breathe. All right, Need to Breathe and Neil Young coming at you soon. You heard it here first. We're gonna will this into existence.
It's a little out of the genre, but Sarah McLachlan, I think we could do that.
I know we got one guy here who's a massive fan. He actually just came. He's not performing this weekend. Andrew Hyatt, Canadian act. He just came here to see you guys. Which and you know what? I don't think he's the only one. I think there's probably a lot of people out there who are massive Need to Breathe fans who are here this weekend for you guys. So
that's awesome, man.
And then you got the cool shirts too. So really drove it home.
I appreciate it. You have the cool shirts,
thank you. New album out now, Caves. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. Like you said, it's got a lot of collaborations on it.
Yeah,
it's a big rock and roll kind of sound, which has been fun because we've been did a big tour with it. And now we're in the phase of like breaking all that down.
Okay.
And the weekend stuff, like just go back to being a rock and roll band. Like, just get up to it. So we're having a lot of fun doing that.
Right. I wanted to ask you, Seth. Tree houses? You have some tree houses?
Yeah.
Is that somebody was telling me that you can like rent a tree house basically?
Yeah. So I think from traveling the world, cities a lot. Like I grew up in the country, most of us did. So I at some point was like, man, I need a place out in the country that I can
Okay. Yeah.
And that's kind of how that all started.
That's so cool. Yeah, somebody sent me a photo. I'm like, I'd stay there. That looks pretty cool.
Like
it's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, love that.
I think that's one thing that's unique about country as a genre is like it's not really limited to one place or another. You know what I mean? It really is a lifestyle. And if you don't know about the country or spending time there's a lot that you can relate to. You get it. It's the language of living in the country. So we certainly relate to that.
Yeah, that's cool. And we're out here in the country today. What are you guys most excited for this weekend?
Honestly, playing in front of new people. That's like, I mean, it was cool to find out. Matchbox, we signed to Atlantic about the same time. Like some of them had signed, so like it was a cool thing to like. So that's cool to kind of reconnect. Thomas Red's a friend of mine that like we hang a lot, but we don't get to play a lot of shows together. So this will be fun today and see him. I can, kind of be around the stage and break his balls and make fun of him as much as I can.
I love that.
But yeah, it should be just fun, man.
All right. Well, we're here with Need to Breathe in the KX Country Clubhouse. Caves is out now, and big announcement coming today. A chance for you to see. If you're not here today, then you'll see Need to Breathe very soon. Thanks so much for doing this, guys.
Thanks for having us.